This is the first in a series of video tutorials on Windows file handling. This first session is about Windows file structure. Now, the first question you ask is, where are my files located? My files are located on your disk drives using an analogy like a file cabinet. Windows has the equivalent of a file cabinet. It's called a disk drive. And the folders within the file cabinet are called folders on Windows file structure, and the documents within the folders are called files. Now, the way you find your files and so forth on Windows is to go to Start and My Computer, and when that opens up, it shows you devices that you have attached or part of your computer. It shows you your hard disk drives. In this case, I have two. It shows me devices with removable storage, such as a floppy drive, a DVD drive, a CD drive, or in this case, a thumb drive. Now, your files are located there in those structures. And if you click on a disk drive, it'll open up the folders, and you can see a list of the folders and also some files here. And if I should open up a folder, then it'll show the various files within that folder structure. Now, there's several ways you can view your files and folders, and that is, right now it's set on icons, but if I change this view to list, it'll show the same information, only in a more compact method, and in more of a list method. And if you chose the details view, it would show you the size of the files and which ones are folders and which ones are Office documents or JPEGs, which are pictures, and so forth. Another nice way to view things, especially if you have lots of photographs, is to use thumbnails. The thumbnails views will actually show you photographs, the photos that are there, and sets of photos when there are sets of photos. So those are the various ways that you can view your documents. I like to use list because it shows me so much more information. Now, Windows, I'm going to close this window. Windows also saves a lot of its files in My Documents. So if we go to Start and we go to My Documents by default stores lots of documents that Windows sets up for you, sets up lots of folders for you. For example, My Music, and there's sample music on that, and we could click on that and we could actually play some of that music. And if we looked at My Pictures, for example, there would be sets of photographs that are available there and that they have set up. And so Windows sets up lots of files and folders, actually sets up lots of folders in the My Documents, and that's a great place to set things up and to organize a file structure. It has one drawback, and that is that it only will show you the things that are set up on your C drive. So we'll go back here to Start, and if we go to My Computer, you'll see we have more than one disk drive, so My Documents will only show you the things that have been stored in My Documents on the C drive. But if I had files on on this case my iDrive, or on my thumb drive here, or if I put a CD in with files on it, or if I had a floppy disk with files on it, I wouldn't be able to see them in My Computer, in My Documents. But My Computer shows me those things, and if I should click on the second hard drive, for example, it shows me all of the folders that are there in that location. Now, you say, well, I want to create folders to start storing and organizing my documents, whether it's in My Documents or whether it's on one of your drives. You can create folders by using the Make a New Folder option here in the File and Folders task. If I click on that, it creates a folder, and I can type in a name. Right now it's waiting for me to type in a new name for this, and if I called this DJS Photos, and pressed enter, I now have a folder called DGS Folders, and if I would single click on it, it shows me that the folder is empty. If I double click on it, I open it up, and I show you that it's empty because I just created it. Now, there's another way, and when I click this, it put it alphabetically. You'll notice it left it here and it put it alphabetically in my list of folders. I can also find an open space here, and I can right click in that open space and go to New, and then go to Folder and click on Folder, and it creates a new folder here, just like the method that we used just a moment ago. And I can call this DJS Spreadsheets. And so I've created another folder, and that's how you create folders. You can create folders within folders and folders on your disk drives. And so that's basically how you do that. And I've showed you the way to view the different methods of viewing the contents of files and folders. So that's basically the folder structure. Remember the analogy about the file cabinet. The disk drives are like the cabinet, the folders are like the folders, and the documents are like the files in Windows. So next time we'll be talking about how you execute or open the files to operate on them.